Hi, my name is Chantel, and I'm here to share a dream with you and to invite you to go on a journey. You may have watched the shorter version of this video, and if you haven't, the link is below. But this is the behind the scenes of why I'm finding the courage to put life to an old dream, why I'm finding the courage to share that dream with the world and to invite the world to come on a journey with me, to invest me, to back me as I back myself to go from my garage to the world stage, as I back myself to go from Mildura, my hometown, a regional town in Victoria, Australia, to Las Vegas, and not only to chase a world title, but to share my story, to build my business, and to back myself to walk alongside my kids as they walk their dreams. And I can show myself that as a mum, that as a First Nations woman at the age of 42, that I can also back my dreams as well. If you are new here, my name is Chantel Thompson, and I'm a proud Barkindji Yimpa woman, known as the Barkindji Warrior, and I'm a single mum of 5. I also happen to be a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm already a 3-time world champion. This season is personal. This season is my playtime and therapy. This is my season to back myself, to see what becomes possible when I have the courage to follow my dream of becoming a black belt world champion, to write my story, to take my story to the world, and to move my family again from my hometown to Melbourne, to be able to train, to have access to the resources and the opportunities we need to take our stories and our journeys and our dreams to the next level. My son recently just got back from attending Utah Prep and the Elite Locked-In tournament for basketball. He came to me in May, and said to me, "Mum, there's an opportunity to go from Mildura to Las Vegas, to compete in a tournament, to train basketball, and to experience what it would be like to go to that next level." So what does any parent do when their kid comes to them with the dream? They do what they can to back them. And that's exactly what I did. Together, we were able to raise $12,000 from our communities to back my son to go from Mildura to Las Vegas to follow his dream of playing college basketball and one day potentially the NBA. And when I saw my son doing that and I saw people investing in him, I decided to have the courage to share my dream as well. I'm currently ranked number 1 in Australia in both adults and females in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as a black belt. And I did that from my garage, from my home in regional Victoria, and backing myself to work with what I've got and to do the best I can with what I've got. This is my training partner. This is Dylan Gully. And sometimes you've just got to go, fuck it. And I want to share that journey with you. Perfectly imperfect. I know what it is to be underestimated. I know what it is to be underrepresented. Hold on a second, let me see if this is recording properly. As I was saying, I know what it is to be underestimated and to be underrepresented in almost all of the dreams that I've achieved, all of the things that I've done. And growing up, I was made to feel, or the stronger experience that I was made to feel, that I was too much or not enough, or that it wasn't safe. I wasn't allowed to be myself in the world. A proud Barkindji Yimpa girl with fair skin who just wanted to be a mum and who wanted to work with youth, to be a teacher, and to just live a life. But for some reason, I was given the courage by the ancestors to follow the voice in my heart, not the voice that everyone else tried to give me. And because of that, At the age of 19, I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At first, it was playtime. I had a dream of becoming a UFC fighter, but life had other plans for me. And then at 22, I became a mum. I lost my own mum at 20, so becoming a mum was one of the most important things to me. And I made a promise to my daughter that I would do my best to ensure that my trauma, that my dysfunction and the things that I had experienced wouldn't become her story. So I set out to heal. I set out to change my life, to get educated, to get a good job, so that my kids could have a different life experience. My parents did the best they could, and I'm grateful for that. And I wanted to build off of that to give my kids an even stronger start in the world. And Jiu-Jitsu has played many different seasons. I'm already a 3-time world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Titles that I won in 2015, 2016 and 2018. But I wasn't a young person when I won these. I wasn't the top elite athlete. I was already a mum of 3. I was working full time. And I was in recovery from postnatal depression. Jiu-Jitsu was my playtime and therapy. And it reconnected me back to myself and back to my culture. And having culture in Jiu-Jitsu allowed me to heal, allowed me to become a stronger person so I could be the parent and the mum that my kids deserved. But in starting Jiu-Jitsu, I would never have imagined how far that journey would take me. I was on the Australian wrestling team and I became Australian champion 3 times. I became Oceania wrestling champion 2 times. And I even had the chance to try out for the 2016 Rio Olympics, and I made it all the way to the African Oceania qualifiers. And I tried out for the Commonwealth Games, the 2018 Commonwealth Games, in which I was a Gold Coast Com Games ambassador for freestyle wrestling in Australia. And I qualified for the Australian Shadow Wrestling team. But all of these things were not told. I didn't see them as being possible growing up. I didn't have aspirations of being a world champion, of being a global speaker, of being an athlete. And yet, that's where life led me. And because I had the courage to try, I had the courage to back myself, I have lived a life and opened up a world that I didn't even know was possible. And now it's become an intergenerational thing. My oldest daughter is a 2 times international bronze medalist in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My son has his own dreams and aspirations of taking basketball to the world. And their siblings are finding their own journeys and have had the experiences of traveling Australia and the world with me. But now this dream requires me to find the courage to invite people to invest, to go on that journey with me. And my dream is to write my story into a memoir and a mandate to help other people believe in themselves and to back themselves, to challenge the narrative, the deficit narrative and the status quo of what it means to be a First Nations woman, mother and mature age athlete in Australia and in the world. I'm a Barkindji Yimpa woman. I'm a single mum of 5 kids. I'm backing myself to go from my garage to a world stage, to go from Mildura to Las Vegas. And I'm inviting you to be a part of it. I'm looking for people to invest, to share with me, to back me, to travel to America, to win a black belt world title, to take my story to the world, and to travel across North America, locations like Las Vegas, LA, New York, even Vancouver in Canada, to take my story, my work, and create impact and opportunities. And to bring my community with me to the world, but also to bring the world back to my community. I'm looking to partner with businesses and brands and individuals who believe that dreams can change the world, that dreams can change a life. And when you back a woman, when you back a mother, you're not just backing an individual, you're backing her entire family. And when you back a First Nations, Indigenous woman and mother, you're backing her children, her community, and every generation that comes after her. And we still live in a world where it is not safe for me to be myself, where I am told that I am too much or not enough. And if you believe in women, if you believe in dreams, and you are out here being someone or who is a part of something that is changing the world, I invite you into a conversation to see how we can work together to inspire women, First Nations people, leaders and warrior hearts to understand that all they need to do to change the world is to be themselves. And that when an individual has the courage to back themselves and to be themselves in the world, that is everything. They become the change that they want to see in the world.
Can you open this?
Can I finish my podcast first? Yes, I can. Can you send your brother here in case he's upset, please? Lani, come here, baby. Lani, come here. Can you bring him here, please?
I tapped him on the bottom, like that.
Can you bring him here, please?
It's meant to be a joke. Lani, Mum, come on to you.
Come here. Come here. What happened and what's wrong? Why?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. She just didn't bump me.
Okay.
And then she just walked.
Let me finish this, recording this, and then I'll be right with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, Oma. I love you. Thank you.
Oh, did you draw me on the tester?
Yes. Can I finish recording this and then I'll come right there? You can do that over there, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you shut the door too?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going.
This season is personal. I know what it is to do everything for everyone and to think that it's my job to change the world. But I forgot at different parts of that journey that I was allowed to be a part of the people that I was walking with, that I was allowed to be a part of the people that I was backing, and that it's okay to ask for help, that people will invest in someone like me. That's why I started my own business in 2016, because I didn't have the courage or the evidence that people would back a mature age female athlete in a niche sport, a male-dominated sport like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a First Nations woman and a mother. So I started a business to back myself so that I could become my own sponsor. And through that business, I was able to take care of my family as the sole and at times only income provider for my family. And I didn't just fund my career, I also funded my ex-partners and my children's careers in sport and life. And during that time, I was able to work with thousands of young people and women to share their journeys and to inspire and empower them to follow their dreams and to follow the truth in their own hearts and to become the warriors of their own lives. I now want to do that at scale. And I'm inviting people to walk with me as I write my story and share it with the world as I move towards my dream of becoming a black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion at the age of 42 as a mum of 5 from my garage to the world stage. And as I back myself to move my family away from country, away from community and family, so that we can elevate our dreams and bring our dreams to the world, bring our community along the journey, but also bring the world to our community and bring dreams to our community. This is Chantel Thompson. I am the Barkindji Warrior, and I'm sharing the Warrior Heart Becoming journey, and I invite you to walk with me. Mm.